Oh, yeah, the one who says, shit, boy. Now, for me, my name is George Albert MAGOHA. I'm a well-trained physician, a well-trained surgeon, a very well-published surgeon. And therefore, I think I qualify to talk on medical matters. If you want to ask me, as we speak now, more than 100 countries are completely shut. They came to Africa, and they are saying only 6 countries in Africa have opened. And I will not identify them because I don't want to, Now ask yourself, do you think it is our president and his government who has the interest of our children at heart, or is it WHO or UNICEF? Secondly, the same WHO is double speaking. And you can take it to the bank, because they have given us protocols which apply to everybody else. First of all, I want you to remember that there are Asian countries that are worse than many African countries. That is a fact. So they have given us protocols which we must do, but they think because we are Africans, it is okay. We can ignore. Is somebody trying now to use us as guinea pigs or what? I think as far as we are concerned as government, we love our children. We are continuing in our quest to inspect the institutions in their readiness for opening during the COVID crisis. First of all, I wanted to clarify something that is not related to this visit. I wanted to clarify an issue related to community learning. And again, I think the confusion keeps coming because the fourth estate keeps writing and printing what they want. The government's intention to introduce community learning was in addition and over and above the online courses, the excellent online courses that we are providing through various online channels like Edu Channel, KBC, and many others, radio and So there are some children who are not being reached through those channels because they are saying they have no TV, they have no radios, they have no internet and what have you. And so the government in its wisdom thought that instead of these children just staying at home, and they are also staying with teachers in the same localities, those teachers can engage them in the areas where they reside. Now they don't have to move from one place to another, because in doing so, we're endangering the children. And why I can't pretend that I'm amused as to what I hear, there is a cartel, both within and outside my ministry, working with people perhaps in various other entities outside, whose bottom line is just money. Our bottom line here is life, it's not money. Because it beats logic for anybody to say that we should go and do community learning in schools. Nobody is living in schools. So it means children will come from somewhere to school. So that issue of schools is a figment, and it is manufactured by cartels who want to force us to open before we are ready. And it is disgusting to say the least. So our children will be taught in small communities where they live. And teachers have already registered and shown where they live with those children. So there is no need to say that these children are going to be taught in schools. And yesterday, one media group even said it is back to school on September 1. Now Shindwe, Shetani Shindwe. Are we together here? Because then you would ask yourself, if the children are going back to school, then why don't we just open schools? I'm going to summon again the stakeholders group on Monday, 31st of this month, so that we look at how Corona has behaved in this country. We look at what has happened all over the world, and then judiciously see which way forward. As I speak to you now, that community learning is not going to be launched on first. In many places, it has already started. Unfortunately, some people who should see this and also help to inform people are geared towards working with other externals to force us to open. The government is ready and willing and listening to everyone, to all the stakeholders. And so, we know people have strong opinions, but for now, after thorough and due consultation with all the relevant stakeholders, whose bottom line is not money but life, the government of the Republic of Kenya still thinks that life of our children is more important than any other consideration. So I hope that now has been put to rest.